Hello guys, welcome to my latest video. So in today's video we're gonna learn how to play in LAN, total LAN, offline if you want, with definitely no Steam or no master servers. So you will be able to create your own server for Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, or DE for short. So before starting with this tutorial, you should go to this webpage, which is the GitHub of LoScanner Age LAN server project. So here you will be able to find the latest versions of the dedicated server of this game. Obviously what you should go and do is go to the releases as always, and once you are in the releases, for today the latest version is 1.82. so you can find the releases here. Obviously you need to find only 2 downloads. If you're especially like in Windows like me, you should download the server full Windows 8664 zip, and also the launcher is recommended here, the launcher also for Windows. So once you have those 2 downloads, I highly suggest you to get the client, because there are a lot of clients all over the net, all over the web. You can find the different game client, but in my opinion the best version that you can find, that is that I already tested it and it works fine and is 100% complete up to today, with the latest DLCs and everything, with all these civilizations, is this Dotty Repack release. So the version for this one is from May 7th to 2025, with the version 101, 103, 12,349.0. So it does have the latest DLC is the Free Kingdoms. This is the latest one, so it's pretty complete. So once you get the game, we're gonna learn what to do now. So you should have the game already installed in your computer. You should have something like this, and also you should have the 2 packs that I told you to download from the GitHub. These 2 packs. So what you need to do is just basically let's go in. We're gonna create a folder name launcher. We're gonna create a folder named server. So once you have these 2 folders completely empty, of course, go and open the RAR of the server, the one that is server, and extract these 3 folders inside the server folder. Just like that. So you should have a server folder with the server folder inside and everything. So now we're gonna go to the launcher, and we're gonna extract all these files inside the launcher folder. So now we are pretty much ready. Just give me a second. Okay. So yeah, so we pretty much have the launcher folder with all these files and the server. So all you have to do is we're gonna grab these 2 folders, we're gonna cut them, and we're gonna go back to the game client, to the game, to the game folder here, and we're gonna paste those 2 folders here. So you should have here the launcher folder and the server folder inside the game. So the first thing that you gotta do is go to the launcher. We're gonna go and first we're gonna go and apply the crack, because also the crack is going to be included in my, if you go to Gravisoft, as always, go to Gravisoft.net here also always, and go to CHATROOM, join my Discord, and in my Discord you will find the little pack, the little fix in my loot box channel or whatever. So you will find the crack. So once you have the crack, we're gonna go back into the game folder here. We're gonna extract all these files. We're gonna extract all of these files inside your game folder, replace when it asks, and that's pretty much it. The only thing that you have to do just to take in consideration is go into the cold client loader, make sure that the app ID is correct, which is 813780, and make sure that the executable down below the Steam client is the correct executable, AOE2DE_S executable. So once you have that, in order to finish configuring the game crack, go to the Steam settings folder, here you will find these two INIs. The first INI is the app INI, and here you will have the DLC. Make sure that everything is like this. Don't remove these things. Don't remove them. Just leave them as all as like that. If you remove them, the game is going to crash. So don't touch anything of this. Just keep in mind that you will have this one. If you don't have it, just add it. Most likely you will have it because it's Dotty repacks, so you should have it, but just keep in mind that you should have the latest one, which is 308080, which is the Free Kingdoms DLC. So once you have that, go to the config user ini. Here, make sure to all the computers in your LAN should have a different account name, so choose your name, and also they should have a different account Steam ID. So everybody should have a different number here. You can change the last number. For example, leave this one like that, and another computer should have like finishing in 1 or finishing in 3, whatever. The only thing is that all the computers should have different values of this. So once you're done with this, our game is pretty much ready to go. The thing is now that we have to configure the server. As I told you before, you have the launcher folder. Make sure to identify your Steam client loader. This is going to be the launcher of your game. You should execute the game using this one, not this one, not the OED2DE_S. No, you should execute the game using this one. So make sure to identify the route of the location of your executable. In my case, it's test. This is the name of the folder where I have the game. So make sure to identify this place, because we're gonna go into the launcher folder. We're gonna go into resources, and we're gonna go into the config aoe2.toml. So once we are here, just make sure to place here where it says executable inside, replace auto with the with the address that we just copied. Just keep in mind that you should not remove these ones. These things, these little points, don't remove them. Just leave them like that. Just put all the address inside those, between these 2 points. So once you have that, go and we have to add the complete address. So / whatever, and copy the name of the executable like that, and you should have something like this. Okay, that's perfect. So now we have that. Just click and save, and we're pretty much ready to go. We have the launcher configured. Now we're gonna go into the server, and resources. You can see that inside server resources, we don't have the certificates that we need. So we're going back server. We're going to bin folder, and here just execute gen cert executable. You will see a flashing black window, and you should go to resources, and now you should see that the certificate folder has been created. So now you should have these 2 files, the keypem and the certpem. That's completely normal. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the thing that we needed. Also, if you go to server, resources, and config, make sure here to put the local IP of your computer. So in my case, of course, cmd ipconfig. Just open if you don't know which is your local IP, type ipconfig in a command prompt window, normal. Go into the IPv4 address and copy the local IP of your computer. So now you have your local IP. Just remember, always put the local IP inside these 2 points and these 2 things, the 2 brackets. Once you have it, close it and save it, or save it and close it. So now we're pretty much done with the configuration of the server. We still have something left to do, which is I took the liberty to make my own little bat here, IP host editor. So if you open it, it's gonna say we're gonna create like I am the server. Just click server, because if you press the first option, which is I'm the server, the program, this little bat is going to recognize your local IP automatically, and it will add it into your host file. You need to edit your host file. So if you press 1, the host file is going to be already edited. So we're gonna double check it. We're gonna go into my PC, C. We're gonna go into Windows, System 32. We're gonna go into etc. No, I mean drivers. Drivers folder, and here you will go into etc. and here your host file. We're gonna open it with a notepad and let's check if the program worked. As you can see, it did work. It just added your local IP space and this little address. That should be fine. So once you have that, you can also use this VAT to check if everything has been done. You can press free, the option number 3, and you can check that the host has been executed and edited. So once you have all those things, just this is going to be the computer that's going to host the server. So we're gonna go into the server folder again, and we're gonna execute server AOE2 bat. Right click it and click in as administrator. First time you open it, you should see this. Click and allow access. You should see all these IPs and stuff like that. That's completely normal and it's fine. So now we're gonna just minimize this. We're gonna go back into the game folder. We're gonna select the 62 Steam Client Loaders x64. Just right click it, properties, go into the compatibility and click and run this program as administrator and click and apply and OK. So now we're gonna go into the launcher. We're gonna launch our server and we're gonna go into the launch AOE2 bat. We're gonna also run it as administrator. Allow this the firewall. Now this is going to configure everything and it's going to launch the game itself. It's going to wait a couple of seconds. It says 15 seconds. It's going to recognize your server that is already running. If that's correct, just click in 1 and click in enter. So now click enter again and the game should be launched. First time you launch it, it should ask you to open like this one, the firewalls. And we are inside the game. Now we should see the multiplayer button already enabled. As you can see, you have multiplayer here. Normally it should be black, but because of the server, the server emulator, now it's working. First time you execute the game, you will have something very annoying, which is going to be the narration for disabled people. So just make sure here the audio tab, go to menu narration and disable this one. Click and confirm. Make sure to go to graphics and go to show advanced options and make sure that you have the enhanced graphics UHD enabled. So once you have that, in order to create a server, let's go to multiplayer, go to host the game. Here you should see the lobby of the game in green. If you have it in black, you did something obviously wrong. Go to server here down and select use local LAN server. And we're pretty much ready to go, create a LAN. And yeah, you can see the civilization here. And you can see that all the civilizations are available for you to choose. So in my case, I don't know, I'm going to choose the Lithuanians, the Lietuva. Okay, so now we are here and I'm going to show you the other part of the video, how to join as a client. So this is going to be the server is going to be waiting and we're going to go to another computer and try to join this computer. Alright guys, so we are here. We already selected the Lithuanians. We already created the lobby, the server. We just need to wait and for other computers to join our server. So we have this computer. This other client will try to attempt to join this computer. So we're just going to leave that one like that. We're going to go to this computer. And once we are here, you should have obviously this is the game client also. We're going to use also the IP hosted editor as I show you in the other computer. What you have to do is see how's the host edited here. And as you can see, I added the local IP in the host file, the local IP of the master computer. This local IP is not from this one, obviously. It needs to be the local IP of the computer that is hosting the server. So if you don't have it, if you want to edit the host file, obviously you can go to C, Windows, System32, drivers, etc., and you can edit the host file by yourself. But you can also use this little program that I made. So just select option number 2 because it says I am the client. So option number 2 and enter. And here it's going to ask you to type the IP, the local IP of the master computer. I already done it because as you saw, it already has the IP, but I'm going to do it anyways. So once you put the local IP of the server computer, click and enter, and you should have it already edited. So that's pretty much it. The clients, they obviously don't have to open the server. So the server, it's just a step that you can skip with no problems. The launcher, just make sure as always to go to resources, go to the AO2 TOML or whatever. Make sure that the executable refers to the executable that you have in the computer, because each computer will probably have a different address here. But that's pretty much it. The program, the launcher itself, is going to try to find the server. So we're gonna execute this one. Remember to do it as administrator, and just wait those 15 seconds, and the client will attempt to find the master server here. So let's see if we can find it. Just wait. Here you can see that it already found it. It says that it found the server. Just click in 1 and click in enter. And we're pretty much ready to go. Now just click and enter again and wait until the server, the game is executed. Now the game should launch with no problems. All right, so now we should be in game. You can see that the multiplayer is done. We have our own username there. So now how we can join with this computer to this one, to the server? It's very simple. Here in the server computer, click in invite. You should be able to see all the clients, all the different computers. Redman here, click in invite. And here Redman should receive an invitation. Oh shit, it doesn't receive it. I'm gonna try and do again let's create a lobby again. Use local, create. Okay, when this happens, you have to restart everything. Good thing that it happened because you can see it in real time. This server is not 100% perfect, of course, but yeah, we're gonna execute the server again. You're gonna go into server, execute this one, administrator, wait with the server. We're gonna go into the launcher, execute the bad with the administrator, and there we will wait until the game is executed, and here we will do the same thing. We will launch the launcher, just the launcher. Let's wait. 1. And there we go. The client should launch there. We're gonna do the same with this other computer. Here we have to wait until the game it's Just minimize this, obviously. And there you go. Let's see if this time it works. Click in one. Once it found the server, click in OK. Wait for the other computer. So now we're gonna go and try to create again multiplayer, host game. Alright, so we're gonna go and select server, use local server, local LAN server, create. Okay, so we are here. Now we're gonna try and join that one. We're gonna wait until the main menu here. We're gonna go and invite. Okay. Okay, so if the invite doesn't work, it should work, but if it doesn't, you should see the game here. The game already created, so just click it and join, and you should be able to join. I mean, one way is just to use the invite thing. Sometimes it works, as you saw right now, it didn't. But in my previous test, it did work. But now, you know, we were able to join just by clicking on the session. So now you can see that both players are connected. So yeah, we're gonna choose stabilization. We're gonna go with the, I don't know, with the francs. Confirm. And yeah, we're gonna go in, hit on ready, and I'm ready. Let's start the game. Alright, so we are in the same session. We're playing together with the latest graphics, with the latest version of the game, and everything is looking great. Resign. Yep. Okay, leave the map. As you can see, so remember guys, when you create a server, a lobby, obviously you have to create it with the computer that you did the server, like this one. And if the invite button doesn't work, just as a client, look for the server in the lobby host and join yourself. That's pretty much it. If the invite button works, you just have to invite the other player, and the player should receive an invitation here on the top right corner. Just the client has to accept the invitation, and they should also join. So it's very simple, and you have those two ways to join the server. So I hope you guys like this video. See you next time. Bye.